Wow, setting up the framing for this video has been a lot easier than I thought it would be. I thought I'd have to hold my hand up really high to have adequate framing. But no, it's fine. It's fine. Here we are. So again, I haven't been doing any calisthenics. I've been taking a break still. And in doing so, I've been doing different things. I want to talk more about how I've been starting to watch YouTube videos differently as well. There's an audiobook on YouTube that I'm listening to at the moment, and it's about concentrating. And even in the past couple of days, I've been noticing increases in attention span or improvements in concentration. And the reason why I say this is because I'll be watching this video that these videos that the audiobook has. It's a 2-part audiobook, which is about 2 hours long each. So part 1's 2 hours, and then part 2 is about 2 hours. Before, I would find it so tough to watch the video, but eventually I just made it easier for myself by just simply letting it play. And now I don't even want to really go and follow impulses, which is one of the things that it talks about. In order to help further achieve success, gotta get rid of your weaknesses, the book's saying. And I know I've spoken about it many times on YouTube. One of the things that I said I'd do is I'd look at Luke Spurgeon's channel, but I resisted the urge to strengthen that impulsive habit. I've been feeling so comfortable recently. Even though there's stuff right by the feet of the bed, I was still able to get more than comfortable sleep. Compared to sleep that I've got when this stuff wasn't by the foot of the bed, it was actually more comfortable because I was feeling tired. I did actually go out as I said I would, and I enjoyed myself. I just explored. Then I went back, had some takeaway, which was awful, by the way. And then I went back home. When I got in that area, I had some takeaway, got out the money for the shopping, as I said I would, and then I went home. I thought I disliked takeaway shops in the past, but I only disliked them more after having a conversation with one of the people that was working at a takeaway shop. So the first takeaway shop I go to, it was genuinely, to me, like, I wasn't even really seen as a human being. It was no more than just a transaction, and then once they're done with me, they go. Like the guy, when I after paying for the food and he gave me the food, right? At this place, I just got a large portion of chips with peri salt on it, and ketchup in the corner. To be fair, it actually wasn't all that oily, but still slowed me down with the chicken burger I got from another place as well. It was, yeah, sorry, after getting that food, he said thank you in the most bland way. the most monotonous way. I could tell in his voice, in his tone of voice, that he did not mean that. I was even saying that out loud before I even walked out the shop. He did not mean that. He did not mean that. He didn't mean that in the slightest. Because I was saying that over and over again because I believed it. Because of how monotonous he said thank you. How monotonously he said thank you. No, thank you. I did it. That was it. Yeah, I really believed it. I was just seeing it as no more no more than a transaction rather than an actual human being. Then I go to the second shop. This is where things start to get really interesting, and my hate for takeaway shops is now further developed from going to this second shop now. I go in and I'm just waiting for the food. So they're saying that it was $3.90 for a chicken fillet burger, but on the same chicken fillet, so on the menu it was saying it's $3.90 for a chicken fillet burger, but it also could be £5.20. So I was asking him, what's in the £5.20 version? He didn't even know. He's like, it's cheese. So I asked him, I'm paying an extra £1.30 for cheese. He said, oh no, it's a double patty. So you didn't even know. Okay, so he doesn't really even know what he's selling to people. I mean, to be fair, the guy's out of shape. I saw, yes, the first shop was a cash only. So I went to go get some. And on the way to walking to get some, I saw this second shop that I went to on the inside. They looked bored. So bored out of their lives. It's almost as if they're genuinely they're wasting their lives. Like they aren't enjoying what they're doing. But anyway, going back to this second shop now. In my head, I'm just thinking of saying, seeing them people look like that, one hunched over the counter, that was enough. That should have been enough to not go there, but I do feel happy. I do feel happy I went there. Otherwise, I wouldn't have had this conversation that I had with the person, or with one of the people there. So we go in and we just start talking about that when they're open, they say that they'd be open till late. For some reason, they couldn't open till late. He did explain, but I just don't remember why. I think I remember, but if I am correct, I'm just not explaining that. So, nothing illegal or anything like that. No, just reasons I'm not going to explain. So, you were saying when they did stay up until late, there was one time he said that they genuinely could have missed out on $4,000 in the space of 2 days, just off people going to the shops late. People from nightclubs, for example, going to the shops. And in the bigger picture of things, giving them so much money at night when they're their most drunk, when they're their most vulnerable. That's what fucking ticked me. So they're taking advantage of all of these drunk people. Not only that, but they're neglecting themselves, and it's obvious. They're so out of shape, their bellies are so big, they're so fat. They they have so much fat on their, all over their bellies, and they aren't taking care of themselves. Seems like with the way how that guy was slouched over the counter, he genuinely might be thinking that he's wasting his life. And then they go on to take advantage of all of these people, and that's just late at night. That's excluding the daytime. Excluding the daytime, where there's some teenagers, for example, many teenagers who they'd be taking advantage of because these teenagers don't know how to cook. Some adults for the same reason, which is very unfortunate, but some people, they put other things first before their health. I can't believe that. So many people find it so acceptable. I know I once did. So many people find it so acceptable to go to the chicken shop. Yeah, in this case. But if we're speaking more generally, takeaway shops. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. After changing up how I eat, I can't believe it. I can't believe that so many people would be so willing to just have that food. Maybe their parents didn't teach them any better. Mine didn't. So then if we don't actually further improve our ways, we are left just extremely unhealthy and unhappy about life, unfulfilled, like how those people in the chicken shop were. Their parents probably didn't teach them any different. Let's be real. They probably didn't. Let's be honest. And these people who aren't taking care of themselves get customers. I have no idea how. How are these people that are taking advantage of others getting customers? I was one of their customers. And consistently as well. I feel so happy I'm out of there. I feel so happy that I've changed my ways. I was telling myself that maybe I'll do that like once a year or so. Just to have that reminder of how shit that life is. That chicken fillet burger seasoning, or the batter, it was so salty. Just like with the peri salt. Oh my gosh. I have no idea how people feed themselves that. When there's so many more healthier options. And when you cook, the possibilities are limitless. Whatever combination you want to try, you can try it. Whatever seasoning combination you want to try, you can try it. Whatever meal combination, ingredient combination that you want to try, you can try it. You can't get that freedom at takeaway shops. Not only that, but you can make it as healthy as you want. Or as unhealthy as you want. But those sorts of meals can be, they can be useful because we do need balance, right? But yeah, these same people that be taking advantage. If you were to tell them, oh, I had this food that I felt like absolute shit. I didn't get food poisoning, but I just felt so low. What's in this food? What's in this? What are the odds that they'd be feeling happy to answer the question? The audacity of those bastards. All I got, I said I got chips. So they were saying, well, you can get chips. The audacity of those bastards, as if I want to destroy my health even more. But to them, it's just business. My health is not something that's valued, something that's cared about. Just to them, all they care about is their profit. I am no more than a transaction. I'm not a human being. And as long as they get their profit, cool. But I value my health, thank you very much. My stomach felt pain after eating that food. I felt pain. My stomach didn't bloat a lot though, which is rather surprising to me. It bloated what I consider a normal amount relative to all the sorts of foods that I'd be cooking myself. It was nothing extreme. It was nothing extreme. But man, I've been feeling, even though, oh yeah, actually, speaking of the food still, so I felt, I did feel pain in my stomach. It was fairly light. I'd say in between light to moderate pain in my stomach after eating that food. And I looked for ways to counter that immediately. My mum and or dad bought some easy pedas, so I had 2 of them, and then the pain went away. Even if the fruits have preservatives in them, I believe that they're much healthier than that fucking processed shite. That processed sugar honey iced tea ecstasy there. That was awful. I don't even mind having that sort of food, but if I'm gonna have it, I'm gonna cook it. That's it. And if I'm to go on a date, that's what I tell him. Look, come over, I'll cook us something. You don't have to act a certain way. You don't. Just allow the both of us to feel more comfortable. What am I doing in a restaurant? Putting myself in a position where my health can be destroyed, slowly but surely, and they just see me as business, as a transaction, not a human being. No. Fuck those shops. I'll cook my own food. In the past, I was thinking about owning my own restaurant, but I wouldn't want to be there. I wouldn't want to be there because I'd just be stuck. I'd be stuck, just stuck at a counter, serving people. Not progressing, not elevating. What the fuck is that for a life? That's some shit. That's some fucking shit. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Just staying in one place, doing the same thing over and over and over and over. Restricting myself from growth. I'm not doing it. I thought I did. And I was having thoughts. I told my parents about this. It's like, oh, okay, fine. But no, I don't want to anymore, and I've let them know. There's something I want to say which I might remember in the far future if I ever watch this part of the video again. But I'm not going to say it right now, just for privacy reasons. That in itself could be a very strong hint. I don't know. But I do know this, my life's going to be exceptional. I believe. One thing the audiobook was talking about was to stop doubting yourself. Stop doubting yourself. If you want to concentrate, you have to believe in your ability. And you have to expect success. I didn't say that word for word, but that was some piece of advice that he gave. Another thing that I found really interesting was the fact that he talked about the gaze of someone that is purposeful, like how you'd want to be purposeful, compared to someone that isn't, compared to just the average Joe. And I was thinking about that, and I was thinking, whoa, what? Because this person, whoever made this book, they might be right. Back in the day, last year, I'd be looking all over the place when walking, looking anywhere like anything goes. You can look anywhere. There's no purpose. You're not looking with purpose. You're just. Sometimes I'd even turn around and just look at cars. I built up a new set of beliefs with that. I see some fat guys driving these Audis, these Porsches and that, and in my head I'm thinking, okay, you could drive these cars. Yeah, you're driving these cars, but I bet you can't run 100 meters. I bet you can't. I bet you can't without stopping mid 100-meter sprint. And I'm probably right, because these people, they value these material possessions more than they value their health, which is a fucking shame. But it really does seem to be the truth, because of their weight. They genuinely just could be stressing out all day, every day, and their partners might not even know better. The people who they're dating, they might not even know better, but they sit there seemingly so happily in their car, or seemingly not so happily, rather, in their car with this man. These men even, sorry, who don't take care of themselves. I'd be feeling unhappy if I were dating someone that wasn't taking care of themselves. I'd be allowing myself to do that. What the fuck? Why? Even though I've been in this bed for hours, I've been feeling extremely comfortable. I do have to have a cold shower and start the day. But even though I haven't started the day, I haven't learned any gym instructor course material or anything like that, I have been changed my ways, in ways I want, by watching the audiobook videos. I'm on to the part 2 now, and I'm really enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. I'm just allowing myself to listen. I'm not trying to make it too hard on myself by staring at the phone or anything. It's an audio book. Like, come on. I'm allowing myself to listen and try and see the value in the messages that are in there. I just had a thought of it possibly going on to Liz Hale's channel. I just go to many different creators. I go and look at AR self, but I don't even want to do that, because it said, oh, self-improvement's for you. Who the fuck are you to tell me what's for me and what isn't for me? Fuck off. That's what I'm thinking. And that's not even a dig to her personally, but it's more so it's being told what to do. I don't like being told what to do without asking for the advice, but that channel is telling me that is for me. No. I'd look at Luke Spurgeon's channel as well. But it seems like the same. It's just the same. It's the same topics over and over again, and I don't even want to. I don't want it anymore. Like the same social skills, the same building muscle, the same sort of content. And to be fair, his motives are different from my motives. His motives are to raise people. That's what he's put in his description. To mentor people. That's the impression I'm getting from him. He's looking to help people out. I'm not looking to help other people out. I'm looking to help myself out. And in that, I'm giving myself a lot of freedom to talk about different things and to really grow. Well, to talk about different things and grow that way. That does mean that not as many people are gonna view it as quickly. But so be it. It's not really even for them anyways, for me. Look at these arms. Look at these arms. Hey, we're on the way to building mega muscle, but not too much. Not an excessive amount. I'm not trying to look like Eddie Hall. I'm not trying to be like Eddie Hall. No. I want to be strong and agile. I want best of both worlds. So that I'm also all-rounded then, extremely strong and severely lack speed. So if I wanted to run away from someone trying to harm me, it's an extreme challenge, because I just have that much muscle that I have to carry around everywhere. Nah, no thanks. I'm all right. I want that muscle that I'd have to benefit me than to harm me. And I think if it'd be harming me if I start building so much of it that I in fact lose agility and lose speed. Oh no. No. Those are just some thoughts on the mind. I've got to make the weightlifting video. So yeah, I'll do that. But anyway, I'm gone. Bye.